Jojo Builds. I have a new stand coming, so we get to record some work going forward. Probably by the next video, you start seeing, some of the things we have going on inside the shop here. But I touched a line. This is the 5.3. The rotator is in it. Waiting for a plate for it, and ready to put a chain on it, agree the cam, and most of the things are top end and accessories, and get this thing on the dyno. And so hopefully by the end of this month, this engine's all set and ready to go. Of course, Turbo 350, nothing's changed with that. This is the 496 right now. Yes, it looks like it's a complete motor. It's like becoming almost a complete motor, but these heads and intake manifold are actually going to go into my dad's car as a 79 Camaro, which you'll be seeing on the channel soon as well. But I'm just using my block right here as mock-up. So as we can see, the intake manifolds hitting the heads. These heads have been cut a fair bit. There's a lot of work that's gone on to these heads. I will show a little bit later. I am going to do some more changes onto these heads. They're old 702 castings, right? And for those of you that know or whatever, for a good port on this at 500 lift is already over 300 CFM. So for a factory iron overport head, that's pretty good. And if you look at this, yep, the port itself hasn't even been touched, and meaning the port, entry hasn't been touched. But at the valve, yes, there's been a lot of work that has gone in there. So I'm gonna fit the intake manifold, and I'm also gonna do some work to this intake manifold, and it's gonna be a good combination to slap on his bib block over there with solid flat tappet cam, and hopefully mid-10s with that. And with this short video, I have to shout out my dad and his co-workers, because I've been battling with my Neway machine, my Neway power head. Great unit, but this unit is old. It's probably, I don't know, it's older than me, probably 40 plus years old, 45 years old. And I was constantly running little electrical issues and other issues with the bots. And again, no fault to the Neway system. It was just old, and it was used, and it still works and whatnot. But it was working for me and whatnot. But I was running into issues. It was getting shorts. It was popping fuses. It wasn't happy, and it had to do with the switch. The pedal was no good, and so on and so forth. It just wasn't working out. And my father said, "Hey, let me take it," and he took it to work. And him and his buddies at work, they were able to solve the issues with the machine. I ended up buying a new electrical stat, and he switched the way that it's powered, so I have a little switch now to power the system on. They gave me a nice new pedal that was much more better, and now it operates as it should. Even the variable speed works, which wasn't even working properly at one point. So I want to shout out to my dad and the guys at Sanitation Equipment there in West Haven. They're a good group of guys, very talented, and they help keep me going. I was dead in the water, and I have a little pile of heads here to do, and a couple more over there that need to get glass beaded. But if I'm not cutting valve seats, then I'm like I'm dead in the water, right? I can't do it. So again, real shout out to those guys. They really helped me out, and I want to show my appreciation. So that's all. A little quick, another 5-minute video, but hopefully for the next one we'll have a little bit of recording, and you can see, you know, what we're doing in here, and also it could be also the Nova. Hopefully this weekend the transmission goes back in it, and we've finished all the welding and seam sealing that needs to be done, and that car is ready to go to the track. So I can't tell you what the next video is going to be, but there should be more recording to go with it. So that's all. Brocho Builds. Like, share, and subscribe, and ring the bell.